All right, making this video. Watch Double D's stream on this, and if you have not, you should. What you see on the other side from my avatar is what I would say is basically a walking case of monkeypox in a really bad shirt. And he is going to try to gaslight everyone into believing that there's no such thing as a woke mob in gaming. It's another one of these cases of believe what I say, don't believe your lying eyes. And I say that because the woke mob is definitively a real thing. Look what happened to Zach Sabbath. He was a member of the woke mob when he used to do D&D porn stars, and I hit it with my axe. And then when his ex-girlfriend uh, accused him of naughtiness, the woke mob turned on him and tried to destroy him. And to this day, he's kind of hiding out in his own little corner of the internet, right? How many gamers and gaming groups and gaming companies think about it in your own heads here and share this around because people need to hear this. Those of you who aren't part of the 200 plus that were with me watching Double D, um, like within recent memory, think of the number of people who have got whacked by these guys. The Bro SR got attacked. Casimir Urbanski is constantly being attacked by Wokies. The Red Room gets attacked nonstop. Even Black Lodge Games has been attacked by these guys. Harmony Ginger has been attacked. So if people think that there aren't some basically neo-Marxists out there trying to infiltrate gaming and use it as a vehicle to spread their completely terrible philosophy, well, that's just simply not so. The other issue I have with this guy, besides the fact that he's boring, is what's with all the stuffed animals? I mean, this guy, okay, a good bro of mine, I'm going to name drop him, Holy Diver. He talks about types of gamers, and there's always that one kind of gamer, and hopefully this isn't you. And if it is, well, straighten yourself out. It's not too late to sort yourself out, right? But this is a guy who is obviously suffering from arrested development. He's still, he might be a 50-year-old man on the outside, but on the inside, he's 12. He never grew up. He's probably never went through too much hardship. Who knows? I don't know. But he looks soft. And that kind of, you know, I don't, maybe I'm a bigot. Maybe it's my Slavic roots. Maybe it's whatever it is. But a guy that looks like that, right? He's going to have to work extra hard to get my respect because right off the bat, he doesn't look like a man. He looks too womanish. There's just something about him, right? And I know this is all just horrible insults people say. It's all ad hominem and, yeah, there's a lot of it there because I'm slightly offended by the fact that one, he would try to just lie to everyone and claim there is no woke mob actively trying to destroy entertainment. I mean, look at computer gaming. Sweet Baby Inc. And then you go to role playing and you've got these weird gender confused people making games like Thirsty Sword Lesbian. It's like, okay, so you're telling me that the woke hasn't invaded? Fifth edition D&D. The first 3 or 4 books were actually good. I played the game for a year and a half, and then something flipped in their brains, and it got worse and worse and worse, and it got to where they were literally using trans flag colors and shit like that for the covers of their books, and trying to rely on nostalgia by throwing Venger in there and all that, right? No, it's lame. And when people say we don't like woke, what we're saying is we don't like people's far left, neo Marxist, degenerate, anti Christian philosophies being crammed into games. And then for them to act like we're the bigoted ones, right? Like, oh, don't dare force your conservatism on me or your Christian beliefs on me, but shut your mouth while we force our degenerate Luciferian bullshit on you. And yeah, people need to call it out and point at it and say, look, you guys are being a little bit retarded over there. Stop it. And this guy is a perfect example. He's just, to end the video, keeping it quick, he's lying. This entire video is a lie. Everything he says is blatantly not true. He keeps making these points. They're not true. And that's, I think, the thing that inspired me to make a video, because if there's one thing that aggravates me, it's someone just blatantly, like I said earlier, lying to you, even though the truth of the matter is perfectly obvious for anyone to see. So, like if you like, dislike if you dislike. If you think I'm wrong, you post it. I'll make fun of you because obviously you're wrong. And if you're a big fan of this guy, well, I feel bad for you because there's literally a dozen better places you could be getting gaming news from. And I'm not even counting my channel as one of them because usually I just sit and, chew the fat with bros. But yeah, this guy is lying to you, and he's trying to attack somebody who's telling the truth in this video, because that's the way it is. If you have anyone out there telling the truth, then the evil people, and I would say this man is evil, will try to lie and make it as if the good person telling the truth is doing all the things that the evil person is actually doing. The whole punching you and crying out in pain while they do it thing. Uh, 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 you know, I mean, never forget, we were also told Antifa didn't exist, but we know they do because you can see them with your own eyeballs, right? So, yeah, this guy, he voted for Kamala. He has got Trump derangement syndrome, even though he tries to keep it off of his stuff. And he's basically a little suka. And I do not care for him. He is not a droog at all. Not anybody you want to hang out with. You understand, Breton. So so I'm wrapping it up. That's Vidania, and goodbye. And as I said, like, subscribe, and you know, stay stay tuned with the truth, man. The truth, you can never go wrong if you are standing on the truth. 10 toes down every day. And do not allow these vipers, serpents, and liars to get away with telling their lies, especially when they're obviously completely full of, you know, stuff. Peace, love, and again, goodbye.